Is this thing recording? Oh, glitching out like crazy. Anyway, those two would fight because Sonic Dice, excuse me, Stickman slash X, and Fire Girl would fight because those two don't like each other permanently, and I actually explained why they don't like each other. And like I said, if Stickman X even punched him by shocking him inside the body or shooting fireballs inside the body, it still won't do nothing because he's like at his peak of madness, and he's basically going to do anything he can to beat whoever he knew that did anything wrong to him, even though he wasn't doing wrong either. Another fun fact about Stickman slash X, I'm not used to saying that. Stickman slash X, is actually capable of actually using Doctor Strange's powers too. So even if they came up against Doctor Strange, they'd still probably win because they'd have his powers and all that. Another thing explained is that Stickman X.exe does not, Stickman slash X does not have the capability of telekinesis, even though he should have. He does not have telekinesis because how those two souls are separated. Telekinesis are in between them and it's cracked on his side, so he can't use it. But on Stickman X's side, he can. So Stickman slash X has to use his own power for his own telekinesis, along with his own curse. Because Stickman slash X has another capability of, instead of summoning spikes that are normal and all that, when he steps on the ground, instead he summons a full-on mountain spike that can obliterate even the strongest metal. And he also can summon in knives that can pierce through silver, tungsten as well. Have you ever seen Unspeakable with the tungsten cube? That thing was indestructible. He actually broke it in one video, but I never actually decided to look at it because even though he broke it, it was like shorts video, so I decided to leave it and not see it. But he actually broke that thing, I believe so, because he actually showed a picture of it broken. But another thing is, Stickman X.exe also does not give up easily, because Stickman X probably gives up not too easily, but eventually he'll give up and then give it to Stickman slash X, because if he gives it to Stickman slash X, he's not going to give up that easy. Plus, even if he was put up against another EXE, he'd probably duplicate them powers because he has the power of every single .exe or creepypasta, in my mind. So, he basically be like Slenderman or Slendy Bob. Please don't watch that. Or another thing, I don't want you guys watching Slendy Bob because when I watched it when I was younger, it scared all of the bejesus out of me. I don't know. It scared so much out of me that when I finished it, I didn't want to watch it again. And I'm still not watching it till I'm an adult, so I can show how pathetic it is. Not saying that out loud. Like not scary it is. But I do want to say that if you read My Teacher is an Alien, Brock's home is definitely nowhere near to fight Stickman X at all. Okay. Also, the normal Sans, he'd probably have an advantage because his miss attack, but he can't miss. Well, he can teleport, but he can't miss without things being done. He actually defeated Kane, if you know him from Minecraft Villains Tournament. His animation made by that someone made in Stickman X Studio, I bet. I mean, not Stickman X Studio, it was Drawing Cartoons 2, I bet. And he actually had a smart move. Instead of hitting him and he's going to feel the pain, instead of hitting him and Sans having to feel the pain, he decided to trap him in a cage of bones. With that, he was defeated because he can't do nothing. Jeez. Mom, you scared me! He can't get out of there, so he basically just accept defeat. And if he actually were to try to trap Stickman X, it'd bring back old memories, because Wither X Stickman.exe or WitherX, whatever one you want to call him. Really, if you actually reminded him of those bones, then WitherX soul would come in the middle with those two at the side. So basically it'd be one Stickman but 3 souls, which actually has happened before when he saw that spike from, if you watch that video of Stickman X and his team versus Virabot along with Alan Becker's Stickman. He actually got nervous about that spike because if it hit him, but if it were to surround him, it'd make him remind himself about that he was with X and he used to be different from there. And yeah, also Alan Becker, thank you so much because you're the one who even inspired me to make Stickman animation in the full way, because I never would have caught up with animation if you did not inspire me to. And okay, Stickman X, I'm just gonna say StickmanX.exe. StickmanX.exe is basically the same as WitherX, except this time WitherX is also back, except he's like grayish because he's evil, but not that evil. So he's an anti-hero like Venom. And another thing is what am I gonna say? StickmanX.exe never really had a family, or, well, of course he never had a family, that's Sonic.exe. I meant to say WitherX and Stickman X never really had a family, because Stickman X's real backstory was really harsh, because it was at wartime when Stickman X's mom was having him. His parents, of course, did not have any powers at the time, but at the wartime, when he was birthed, he had to get wrapped around because they wanted him because of his peak power. She didn't know that she's gonna have a baby that was powerful, but during the wartime, they are running literally in the middle of the battlefield. So, okay, his dad. What happened to his dad was he got one of the spears and started attacking the ones that are attacking them and trying to help the good side, but what ended up happening was he didn't see the upper hand, that there's actually a firebender mage type thing in there, and a dark a guy that can use telekinesis. What they did was when he's about to stab the telekinesis guy with the sword, he held him completely in place, and the firebender blasted him into bits. And then his mom, she just died over sickness, because at the time there's also germs spreading around at the war. So I actually feel bad about that part, because he really never got to meet his family. So they had to get adoption, and he never really got adopted. So eventually, when he's figuring out his powers, he eventually actually broke out the adoption chamber, but they actually kept sending police everywhere. But eventually he became knowing his power so much, when he's older and capable of doing a lot, he did an electricity wave that blew out all the vehicles' power, so then they couldn't really chase him. They had to chase him on foot. Also, he figured out his teleportation power, which is how he teleported on a deserted island, that he actually started making a really beautiful island with a lot of fruit and all that, and he just survived there. Eventually, when he became older, he actually forgot all about the city that was looking for him, so that when he came back, everyone was surprised that he was actually back there, even though he had a harsh life. He never even really remembered his parents, because he actually had a memory of them when they were smiling together. He really forgot about that, because even though he can just go right back into himself and look for it. Yes? One sec. What I was saying was that, what was I even saying? I forgot that fast. Let me think. I bet you guys can remember. I was saying that something about, that even though he had the memory of his parents, so he can go look right back inside of himself to find them, he really had forgot so much, making new memories with his friends that he found at adoption. He made so many new memories that he couldn't remember them at all. And They haven't been like deleted out of him, but they were literally just stuck there, unseen. Also, Stickman X is not really the guy to talk to when he's mad, because when he's mad, he video when he shoot bathroom. Oh. Anyway, when he's mad, he basically just gets targets up and shoots fireballs at them for no reason. And if you like mess with him when he's doing that, unless it's his creator, which is me, then he'll basically say like, "Oh, hi creator, what's up?" If it's someone else, they say, "What do you want?" And that's it. Also, I do have a creator version of me when I'm a Stickman, but I haven't really finished it. Because it's basically, I'm not face revealing myself yet. I have a few years to go before doing that. But what I was going to say was that what was I going to say? I was actually going to make a fusion between me and Stickman X and Wither X, all three put into one. Because I actually do have a combining of Stickman X and Wither X, like. Half of his body is separated with the Stickman body in the middle, and it has spines going out like a Nightmare Puppet. Then in his arms, the square is separated and the line is down the middle once again. His hands are squares that are like scratched up and all that, but it actually has a crack going down the middle. Also, another ship I actually had was Stickman X, and well, one sec, Mom wants me again. Mom needed me for this grease. Anyway, what I was saying about it was, what was I saying again? He probably won't find the memory because those two were like together. Those three were like together in a while back. And also, fun fact, did you know that the Dark Mage Stickman is actually Stickman X's brother? But they actually were fighting just for the views. He actually didn't kill his brother. He just used a pass out sword to pass him out, so then he can just end the fight because he began tired and he didn't feel like using his ego to kill him. So he basically just passed him out. If you've seen that animation. Also, I also am hoping that you guys do comments a little bit more, because in the past I didn't know that comments were off just because of because I put it made for kids. I didn't know that, and you guys haven't really been commenting, even though I said that the comments are on and you can use them. So I was wondering why you guys aren't using the comments much. Hopefully you comment why or how. And also, I hope more of you guys subscribe, because I only have 3 subscribers. I hope that you guys decide that, hey, maybe I like this guy's video and I just subscribe, because I really haven't been getting subscribed lately, and that actually been making me sad, because I have good animations, except I only get 1 subscribe or 3, and that really just been making me sad. And also, people at school have been making fun of me for it, and I don't really like that, because yeah, I'm hoping in the future that the Lord will give me more than 3 subscribers one day, and maybe even over 50. I'm hoping. Also, I can actually make a living off of YouTube if enough subscribers go, because if enough subscribers subscribe, they will actually begin to pay me. They'll begin to pay me money for making the video and all that. Also, I have to say that I'm not going to show it because it's derpy looking, but I actually made my own Infinity Gauntlet, but it's basically a Spider-Man glove, a gem, and paper clips. Like space paperclip, a time paperclip, a reality paperclip, a mind paperclip, a whatever the blue paperclip was, the space one, I believe. I have to, either I'm going to get another gem for that thing, or I'm going to take this one out and put on a different glove, because I don't want it to be on Spider-Man. Plus, it does not look right with the paper clips. Oh, I'm getting it out. Okay. So I just got it out. I'm probably going to edit this thing right now. But if you enjoyed the video and the explaining, like, subscribe, comment, and like comment what you want me to do next, because if you want me to finish the animation next, I will very well do that. And please leave more likes, because I barely been getting any likes. I think I only been getting a few likes each video and a few views. One time I actually am getting over the max of views if you count all my views together. And one video actually been released like a month ago and no one watched it, with my morphing mod, so please watch that, or I'm going to delete it, because if it's not going to get anyone attracted, then I'm just going to delete it, because I know when I get like 1,000 videos, then I'm just going to delete it, because there's nothing really I can do to it. Also, I was going to do a shout out to Beckbro Jack and Dark Boy, along with Alan Becker, because Alan Becker is a guy that doesn't want you to keep waiting for animations. He's making the episode 30 or 31, I forgot, but he's making that episode, and with that episode being made, I found my Legos. With that episode being made, he actually made a meme with this guy that Orange drew, and he just kept messing with Green, and once Green left, then he just messed with Orange, like beat him up with huge hands. Mess with him, like pointing a finger at him and all that. And yeah, and then he made like a kite thing, the enchanted kite type of thing, paper airplane thing. And for Dark Boy, this character was actually designed off of his character. I copied the arms, put them on the legs, then I did some editing, along with a little bit editing on the arms, I think. I don't remember. Also, I made these fists myself, because it's mean. Like you can, I'm not sure if it, actually, yes I am sure. Remember when he blocked that with the blast? He blocked those blasts with the shield. If you just saw it, that was from these, and I really appreciate them, because even though they're a hard part to make, they're really very cool, and they actually match up with this, along with the punch thing. Like if you want to. I believe you've seen the video. I'm not sure, because I released it last night, and right now it's tonight, but if you've seen the video, where he, like, did a punch brigade thing, whatever it's called, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And also, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and comment before I get anything else to say on this video, make it not able to go. But still, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. If this doesn't work, I'm going to scream.